Well, Merry Christmas to me. Got to see a herd of elk today. I haven't seen that herd here in a couple years, so it's good to know that they're still around. I don't know if you can see those things. Those are elk. Let's try to get closer. This is about as close as I dare. I don't want to crawl on my belly here. It's kind of wet. Aren't they so beautiful? I could stand here and watch these guys for hours. Feel free to fast forward if wildlife is not your thing. Look how pretty. Merry Christmas to me. It's starting pouring down rain. They're going to go back into the trees. Look at how beautiful they are. A car came up the road and scared him away. Hello, and welcome to the butterfly sage. It appears Santa has left me some trees from his North Pole. I've got 5 North Pole white spruce ready to plant. But first, how we got to here. So what I'm doing is, if you watched my video when I planted the yarrow, I'm doing the same thing. It's a string attached to the center of a shrub in the middle of the garden, and I'm pulling out the string so we can see where the center is to plant our first tree that we're going to plant in this
hard?
line.
Harder than I figured it would be.
For as much as it's rained?
Yeah.
That means the soil out here is crummy. Oh, the trees should be fine though. All right. Yeah, we need to go 5 feet each way.
And now what we are doing, after he auged that hole on center, we are going to be measuring out 5 feet on each side from the center of that hole to tell us where he needs to aug the next hole for planting the trees along down that line, because they need to be 5 feet apart, and we'll just keep measuring 5 feet out from each hole.
This is a dwarf conifer. It gets to be about 8 to 12 feet tall and only 4 to 5 feet wide. So it's perfect. It's not gonna spread out huge. It's not gonna get so tall and spread all the way to the house, but it'll get tall enough to eventually one day block the view of the goats and the ugly barn. But it grows really slow, so I don't know if I will see that happen in my lifetime. They only grow 2 to 4 inches a year, and at that rate I'll probably be 80 by the time that they're done. But this is a beautiful variety, and the zones for it are zones 3 through 8. So let's start and get planting. As you can see, the holes are already dug. My husband did that earlier, and you'll notice that I am in a different outfit. Dexter, what are you doing? Ugh. We have tried to plant these trees. Santa really didn't leave them, obviously. But we've been trying to plant these trees for... Dexter! Oh my goodness. Are you gonna jump on me? We've been trying to plant these trees for over a month. It keeps raining every time I come out here. So you'll notice me in different outfits because this has taken 3 days to get this far because of the rain here. With those words, let's hurry up and get planting.
Just adding a little biotone starter here, just for the roots. Why I stopped planting was because all of a sudden I heard this ruckus up in the air, and there were 2 birds of prey. I'm not sure if they were trying to mate or if they were fighting. So I stopped planting and I tried to get the camera on them. Of course, the moment I got the camera up and looking towards them, they stopped and they both landed in this pine tree here. Then one of them flew over to this tree, which my husband says is a cotton tree. Not entirely sure about that, but they were rather small for birds of prey, but by the sound they were making, they were definitely bird of prey, and they were bigger than American kestrel. So I'm going to guess that they were perhaps a merlin. Anyway, once I got my phone out to record them, there was no more action from them. So back to planting I went.
trees planted, they're in. I gotta go take care of my dogs. Thanks for watching, and until next time, feed the pollinators for me.